is up, everybody? BlueDog35 here, back at my super messy garage workbench, which is actually a crappy Walmart table. My garage activities were kind of cut short for a little while, just a short while, but a couple of my awesome friends stepped up. So Kyle and Brett, thank you so much. Kindly donated some Purple Power, 2 of these 40 ounces, and 4 cans of Brake Clean, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. You are keeping me going, at least for now, so you guys rock. So what I am doing today is I'm going to clean the pistons and the connecting rods. I'm going to do these one by one so I don't mix up which piston and connecting rod is which. But what we're going to do is we're going to take out the wrist pin clip on either side here. And I don't know where my needle nose pliers are, so they have vanished from the material sphere. And then, that's not the right size, so we're going to find one that is. I'm just going to use a socket extension. And give it some loving with a rubber mallet. There we go. And the two are separated. Another thing I need to do is take the piston rings off because these are getting replaced anyway, so we'll just get the compression ring, the oil, I think this is the oil control ring. I do have a set of snap pliers for this, but I'm taking them off, so I don't really need them. And I'm replacing them, so once again, I don't really need to be super careful, just need to be careful enough not to mess up the surface that they go to. So for those of you asking, yes, these parts are aluminum, and yes, you do have to be careful. With Purple Power, it's actually a really, I believe it's a low alkaline, so you have to be quite careful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dump a little into here, just enough to float around here. And I'm going to sit the top of the piston. This is piston number 1. I'm going to just sit the top in here and let it do its thing for a couple minutes. And then I have something to rinse it when I'm done soaking. I also have a nylon bristle brush, so I'm not sure if it's going to do a whole bunch. Just be careful not to get it in your eyes. I should be wearing gloves for this. So, I'm going to look for my pack of gloves while this is soaking before I start brushing on anything. Alright, so I did some scrubbing with it, with the nylon brush, and it's definitely having an effect. Some of this carbon is definitely coming off. So, I guess we're gonna keep at it. Keep at it until the fumes get too bad, and then we stop. But I am in a garage, and it's very ventilated. Now, I'm not sure if the Purple Power is having a bad reaction with the nylon, so I can't really tell if the black that's dripping off this is nylon, like liquidized nylon. it doesn't feel to be getting very rubbery or soupy, so it still looks okay. So I'm guessing that it's faring decently. Well, I couldn't find my my gloves, by the way, so yeah, that's just a casualty of being a mechanic, I guess. I'm not all that concerned. Look at that. I'm making a decent impact. So we've got, you can still see the one that I scraped into the carbon, and it's not going to matter if there's a little bit of scratch there. The next plan, after I find out if these pistons are okay, because I'm just cleaning them for the hell of it, just for something to do, but after I find out if these pistons are okay to use, which I'm pretty sure they are, I'm gonna just write, 1, 2, stuff like that on there. So let's keep going. This little I guess batch of purple power is getting quite grody. So another thing I did was I've been soaking this guy slightly for a while, and I'm gonna wipe up the purple power and see if it does anything. And it looks like it has. I don't know if you can see, but purple power is all right here. So I can imagine what hitting that with a little bit of water will do, because aluminum does not rust. It corrodes, but it doesn't rust. So as long as we hit it with the purple power and then some water to wash all the purple power off, and then we dry it off, it should be okay. Alright, so I managed to get the top one. So I'm on that right now. There's that. And then the other ones will come out nice and easy after. I just need to find, like that, the bits. Of course I was doing it off camera, I am so sorry. Find the bit that is, see, now this is what I can use my little poking tool for, to find, there it is, the edge, and pull it off. Like so. Keep it in the groove, grab with my finger, and pull it right off. So we have a naked piston. All the ring lands, RIP ring lands. It's not turbo though, so it'll be alright. I am gonna keep this kinda agitating it like a washing machine. I've heard of some people using purple power in their washers, like their parts washers, but they said that the fumes were too much, and I don't blame them, because these are pretty harsh chemicals, so I do not blame them. This one is getting a little too soaked, so I'm gonna toss her on the floor there, and look at that. That is definitely looking better. My fingers feel fine, so I'm not all that worried. That'll probably happen later, and I'm just gonna do one of these for this side, and I'll probably end up spraying it down. Foaming action. And I'm gonna give it a spray with this very ancient wand here. Seems to have worked decently. Let's turn it over. I'm gonna try and give it some No, I don't want that. I just want pressure. Unfortunately, I think that's the most pressure we can get, because this thing is old. Yeah, that's the most we're going to get out of it. A little bit. Nothing crazy. So yeah, I think if we soak this a few times, we can definitely get a result. So I'm going to go ahead and put this aside, pick up my piston here, reposition the camera, and start re-soaking it. Alright, so I have a development. This is not aluminum. I probably should have known that, because a connecting rod made out of aluminum would not be very strong. But, see if this has a mist. It does. We're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of loving here on the top with some new purple power. As long as we don't soak these for too long, it'll be alright. I would like to get the inside of the rings, but we'll do that either now with this, which isn't going to happen, or later. So we'll do it later. This purple power stuff is biodegradable. It says it is. So it can't be that bad. I would assume it's better for the environment than like brake clean. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over here and get the other side. Yeah, stuff on this side's coming off a lot easier because it's been soaking for the last couple minutes. And then the reason I'm using a nylon brush is because the nylon is softer than the metal that I'm brushing. And I'm pretty sure if I used my other wire brush it would be the same. It would, it would be softer, but I don't want to take any risks. So if I put a nick in the connecting rod, especially down here or up here, that could be bad news bears. Even on a stock rebuild, so I just don't want to take any chances. Well, sad news everybody. I am officially out of shop towels. So, this will be the last bit involving shop towels for a while. I still have some carbon. I'm thinking I'm just going to get it with a the Dremel with like a polishing stone, not a stone, like a, I don't know, like a micro grit or something. And here's the wrist pin that I probably should have attended to first, because this is actually quite important. Let me do the magnet test here. Yep, it is steel or something. So, it's got a couple things that I can feel. That's a Massachusetts number. So, let's have a little fun. Hello? Hello?
Hi, this is a courtesy call regarding your health insurance inquiry. We need to speak with you regarding your pending application. Please contact us now by pressing 1. Again, please hold while we transfer your call. Due to the overwhelming response, this may take 20 seconds, and the line will be silent. Please do not hang up, as we will answer your call shortly.
20 seconds. I haven't signed up for healthcare or anything through a phone number, so let's see what they say.
afternoon. This is Mr. Nance. How are you doing today?
I am okay. How about yourself?
Not too bad, sir. I can't complain for Monday.
Oh, yes, yes, I have a case of the Mondays myself. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clear now.
Oh, okay. I am very sorry. I am in the mountains and have very bad, poor reception. Hello?
I can't hear you, sir. What was that?
Hello? I have very poor reception. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm here to help you acquire a relatively low-cost health benefits package. Were you looking to get coverage for yourself or other family members?
Oh, no. I already have the health coverage. The Donald Trump is my friend.
Okay. Yeah, he's our friend too. We're glad that we're getting this thing repealed.
Oh, yes, yes. Obamacare was shit.
Agree.
You say Obamacare was shit too?
Yeah, we agree.
Oh, that is very good. Well, thank you very much for your call. I appreciate it, and please come to my 7-Eleven someday.
Alright.
I hear you giggle. Do you think I am funny? Aw, fucking A. Well, yep. That was dumb, but screwing with telemarketers is fun. I couldn't think of any other accents to pull other than my terrible Indian accent, so. But I thought it was going to be an Indian because half the time it's somebody from like Somalia or India or something, so. Let's see if we can scrape some of this carbon off with my flathead here. Probably should be doing this with a razor blade, but because I'm scoring the piston, but if you look hard enough, you can see like there's casting marks and stuff. So this, as long as I don't actually like gouge it or dig into it, that something to like increase the actual volume of the piston dish, then it should be fine. Look at the size of this thing. It's like almost bigger than a Chevy 350 piston. It's pretty damn big. 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. That's one of the biggest sizes of normally conventional internal combustion 4-cylinders, or gas at least. I know Porsche had a 3-liter in their, I think it was the 926. I'm not sure. I'm not up on Porsches, but I do know that it had a 3-liter 4-cylinder, which was monstrous. Now diesels, on the other hand, they have like really big 4-cylinders, but as for normal production engines, for a 2-liter, or I mean for a 4-cylinder, a 2.5 liter is pretty much the biggest that you get. One of the biggest that you get. I think Chevy has a 2.9 4-cylinder that they put in the Colorado, and then the Mitsubishi Starion, or Starion, however you want to say, Chrysler Conquest, the one that the people, they tried to name it the Stallion, but the import people decided to be dicks and racist and call it the Starion, because Japanese person saying stallion kind of sounds like Starion. Yeah, that had a 2.6 liter turbo 4-cylinder, so that had a pretty big engine. Just 100 milliliters more than this, but that's still, wow. I am absolutely astonished at how well this came out. You guys have no clue. You have no idea how well this thing came out. It came out so well, I'm going to flip this over and use this side. Alright, so that's it so far. And there's still work to be done, but it came out really nice. So we'll go ahead and show you the top. Look at that. That is near perfect. I can't even begin. I mean, we got our area here where I ground it down, so it's not perfect, but it is very nice. And if I go like this, look at all the crap that comes off it still. So it just gets even more and more perfect. Alright, so I found my Sharpie, and I'm just going to mark this with a 1, as we can see. Here we go. And I'm also going to mark the connecting rod with a 1 as well. So there's that. I'm going to get the other side as well, just for consistency's sake. I don't think I'm going to do my normal outro on videos like this. You know, I'll catch you in the next video. If you have any questions, comments, whatever, feel free to leave them. And yeah, consider subscribing if you aren't already. To those who are subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.